If you could tell me very quickly who you are and where you're from.
I'm Nick. I'm from a company called Oyster. We are a small marketing agency with an interest in PR marketing and design.
Fantastic. And what is it that you've been up to this afternoon?
I've been on Martin's fabulous social media workshop as a seminar, which is the more in-depth version.
Okay, fantastic. And how's that been for you?
It has been hugely informative. I described it as coming in knowing 1% of what social media is about and leaving with 10% of what social media is about, but actually that's a 1,000% increase.
Fantastic. What would you say is the very best thing about the course?
Martin is a great presenter in my concept.
Thank you very much. And what would you say to anyone who's interested in attending one of these courses?
I would say if you have no knowledge of social media and you want to know something very quickly, it is brilliant. You will come away knowing stuff that you couldn't have imagined that you wouldn't know by the end of the course.
Fantastic. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
Thank you very much. Thank you, Martin. I hugely appreciate it. In the near future, that will change my company.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. If you could tell me who you are and where you're from.
I'm Sally from the Elizabeth Foundation, which is a charity based in Portsmouth, and we work with young deaf children, babies and their families.
Fantastic. And what is it that you've been up to this afternoon?
Well, I've come to this social media marketing workshop because we've come to realise that this is something that we do want to do. We're working with young families in the main, some of the deaf children who used to come here, now teenagers and young adults, and this is how they communicate, and we think we need to join in with that conversation, really.
Okay, and how has the event been for you?
It's been useful. I'm not a Facebook user, my children are, but as I said, I think this is the direction that we know that we need to go in. We're just a bit frightened about how, and we don't want it to take over our lives. So I came here today hoping to find out a little bit of reassurance about that, and start to see some of the tricks that we might be able to employ so that we can do it effectively and without taking too much time over it, really. And I think we've achieved that.
Fantastic. What would you say is the best thing about the course?
It's given me links and information that I can go away and use. I mean, it hasn't solved everything for me by any means, but it's still kept me very much of the mind that we are going down things the right way. I think I've got some of the information that I'll need to do a bit more work on this, and still excited about it, which is good.
Excellent. And what would you say to anyone who's thinking about attending the course?
Thinking about attending a workshop like this, I think I wish I'd known a little bit more than I do about Facebook, in terms of, I think if Martin could have encouraged me to go and have a bit of a play on Facebook first, which I have done but not enough, I think I would have taken away more from today, and I wouldn't have had to ask quite so many Mickey Mouse questions.
Okay, fantastic. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
Thank you, it's been good.
Thank you very much. Just tell me who you are and where you're from.
I'm Jess and I'm from Red Funnel.
Okay, fantastic. And what do Red Funnel do?
We run ferries and holidays to and from the Isle of Wight from
Okay,
Southampton.
fantastic. And what is it you've been up to this afternoon?
We've been at the social media workshop seminar, learning how to interact with users on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube and everything.
Okay, fantastic. And how has that been?
It's been really good. I've learnt a lot about the ways in which sort of tone to take and how to engage customers, because before maybe we weren't tweeting about things that were interesting maybe enough to the right groups and sort of generalised things, and it's been quite interesting to learn new techniques of getting people interested, like what to talk about, posting videos and links to other things that people would be interested in, and getting more followers that way by following people and then having them follow you back. It's quite interesting because we haven't, it can be quite difficult to attract new users sometimes, so it's good to know how to do that.
Fantastic. What has been the best thing about the course, would you say?
I think it's really interesting to learn about all the different programs that there are for managing your accounts. So I didn't realise there were different, like a program, Hoop, whatever it was.
Okay.
I've forgotten it now, I have to look at the book. But it was really interesting to find that you could manage them all from one screen. That would be really handy. So you've got quite a lot of different bits going on, so that should save a lot of time. It's really interesting to learn how you can save time doing it.
Fantastic. And what would you say to anyone who's been thinking about attending the course?
I'd say that you should go because it's, however much you know how to do it, it's interesting to find new ways of doing things. And I think even if you do it quite a lot, learning all those different things is saving time, and if you're already doing it, it can streamline the process and give you new things to talk about, and if you're not already doing it, it gives you a good introduction.
Fantastic. Would you like to say anything else?
I think I'm all right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.